Hi, welcome back to Bauer Beauty, the cosmetics channel that you need to be subscribed to right now. I'm an esthetician and I mainly create content about skincare and makeup and all of that stuff. I also own a skincare company called Bauer Beauty. All of the links to my products and social media are in the description box. Make sure you check that out and subscribe now so you don't forget, and make sure to like this video if you do like it so that way you can get recommended to people that like the same things as you like. So everything mentioned in this video we're going to talk about all the products that I've gotten in PR that I've absolutely despised, hated, disliked, have been offended by, whatever. I want to acknowledge that some of these brands are effing amazing and I'm obsessed with them, and I'm obsessed with some of their other products, but these particular products didn't work for me. I also want to be empathetic to brand owners. I manufacture skincare. I understand people most of the time want to do their best, want to put their best work out there and think that what they're putting out there is amazing, but sometimes it's just a miss. It's not going to be a hit for every single person. All right, so let's hop into this. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Biossance. Okay, Biossance has some really nice products, but Biossance sent me their full line, and I really do not like either of their moisturizers, the Squalane Probiotic Moisturizer, and I also dislike their Omega Repair. Again, I don't have some of these products here. I've already given some of them away, okay? So the Omega Repair Cream and this one right here. So the Omega Repair Cream is just, here's the thing, in that $60 price point, you better do something to impress me. Like, I better see my skin looking great. I better have a great experience. Your product better be innovative. And I think Biossance is innovative. They do try to innovate, but I think for $60, these moisturizers are not great. I kept this one, Squalane Probiotic Gel Moisturizers, because I do like gel moisturizers, and I think this is fragrance free, so I'm gonna try to use this one up. I don't like, and I especially don't like that Omega Repair Cream, so I've already given it away. I do have a little bit of a personal grudge against it. It's just like, I don't understand the hype. When I put it on my skin, it does literally nothing for me, and I don't like the scent of it, and it's $60. So I'm like, it's like not good enough to be like $100. It's not affordable enough to be like $20 or $30. It's like, if it was $20, I might like it. Maybe I just don't like the formula in general. I feel like it's a little too oily and I see no results. So I think that is the main issue with these Biossance products. Okay, next products I'm gonna talk about. Unfortunately, I do not like any of these Dr. Jart creams, and I was so freaking excited because it's like Dr. Jart Beauty Balm SPF 30, Dr. Jart dis-a-pore, as in like disappear your pores, SPF 50 tinted BB cream, and then Dr. Jart Premium Beauty Balm Multi-Action Skincare SPF 40 Broad Spectrum. So I was like, bitch, send me these because these are going to be amazing, but I cannot explain to you how every single one is beyond horrible. And I don't know if it's kind of like when I got the Cetaphil color correcting cream and I just need to get used to how to use these, but I took one on vacation and I was like, what am I even doing with my life? I've never seen a worse color match for anyone. No one is gray. No one is gray. No one is gray. And I'll tell you, this doesn't rub in. It actually just gets cakey and it's very thick. It of course has a fragrance because most Dr. Jart stuff does, but it's really just like basically the worst color match ever. So that is the real reason why I disliked that, was this one right here. This is the Dr. Jart Premium. I'll watch the other ones for you too, but I just want to show you that color that is gray. Okay, so now I'm going to swatch you this one. This is the dis-a-pore. I think this is the one I took on vacation with me. And I forgot what I hated about it. Let's see. Like, the color's a little off, but I could work with that. The main issue with this is like it's settling into lines, but I feel like I kind of want to try to work with this one a little bit. I feel like I may be able to manipulate these. I don't know. I have hope, but I just couldn't believe how atrocious. Like, I mean, I had such high expectations. I think that's the main reason I did have such high expectations of these, and like they're just so bad. Okay, now this one I'm trying is the Black Label, Dr. Jart Black Label BB cream. I think this one, again, with the color, it's just like the color's not good, the pigment's too thick. With all of them, the color's a little bit off. It's a little bit too cool toned, and the pigment is so thick that, like, do you see how I just like scraped off the pigment in one thing? It's like a thick pigment. For like a BB cream, I really want something a little more sheer. And these are fragrant, like I said, but I could work with that. But you know, I do hold on to these because I have hope that I can manipulate them to be what I want them to be, or to use them in some way. Because I'm like, you know, Dr. Jart, I love their products, but sometimes you just really need to work with them a little bit. So by far, this one's probably the most disappointing because of that gray color. These two might have a little bit of hope, but I got to work with them more. But in general, they make your texture look emphasized, because when you have that pigment, it's like it sits on top of the skin and it settles into pores and fine lines. It's missing the ingredient that makes it look more airbrushed, or you need to decrease the pigment a little bit or blend it, make the solvents increase a little bit so it just goes on, blends more nicely with your regular skin tone. Okay, so these are really bad. I really don't like them. Okay, next, this is Osea, the Ocean Cleanser. I'm highly disappointed by this. First, I love that it's in a glass packaging and it's a lactic acid cleanser. So I thought this would literally be my soulmate, but it's not. It is definitely not my soulmate. It is a fragrant mess. It's a fragrant mess, okay? You know, I don't mind fragrance and cleansers to a certain degree because it's like, I have to get over it, right? Everything has a fragrance and a cleanser. A lot of cleansers have fragrance. However, this is incredibly drying. I think it's the combination of, like, it could be the percentage of lactic they're using, which I don't mind, but then when you mix it with that amount of essential oils or fragrance or whatever else is in here, it is a recipe for disaster. And I used this once. It felt like it dried my skin out. Anytime I post about a product and I get negative, already don't like a product, and then I see you guys responding telling me you don't like this product either, it just kind of like reinforces my belief that, like, I don't like this product. Or when I posted about this, you guys responded and said you didn't like it, and then that reinforced the fact that when I tried it and didn't like it, I was like, ew, yeah, this is really bad. And I just wish they would, it's supposed to be a cream lactic acid cleanser, so in theory it should be amazing, but they just need to remove the fragrance maybe, and maybe balance the pH. I don't know what needs to be done, but it's just too drying and it has so much potential. It has so much potential. That's what makes me really sad, is that it has a lot of potential. I would love to use a creamy lactic acid cleanser. Dermalogica actually has one. It is, I think it's called the Resurfacing Cleanser. It's a cream 5% lactic acid cleanser, and it's very good. Okay, next is this Caudalie Vinoperfect Serum. Now, I wish Caudalie would just give up on Vinoperfect because it's, in my opinion, it's just like totally like marketing and branding. It's nothing substantial. I've used this serum before, and when I first started in skincare, actually, I loved this idea of this product because grapes do have resveratrol in them, which is a great antioxidant. But I don't know, I wish Caudalie would innovate, and instead they're just trying to rest their laurels on this brand story about grapes in France and being on a vineyard. And I like the brand story and shit, but I just wish they would innovate a little bit. This is like years old. Like before I was even an esthetician, I think I was using this, like trying to make it work for me or whatever. So that was like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, however long ago. It's like they're sending this out in PR. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm bored of it. It doesn't work that well. I would say it's not a complexion correcting like they say it is, especially for the price. It's $80 effing. If you want to spend $80 on a Radiance serum, get the Drunk Elephant Lactic Acid Serum. Okay, if you're gonna spend $80, that's what you need to spend $80 on. Not this. Next product is by Hourglass. Now, I love Hourglass. I basically love every single product that I get from Hourglass, but this is so crazy disappointing. This is the Mineral Veil Primer, which is probably one of my all-time favorite primers. It is the best at blurring the skin, although it leaves a little bit of a white cast. When I put foundation on top, I don't have an issue with it at all. So I absolutely love the Mineral Veil Primer. This is a new version of it. This one has SPF 15, and oh my gosh, I just can't even bother using it. First of all, it's oily and it's not matte like the original one. And it's only SPF 15, so it's like, I do not need SPF in my primer. I have SPF on my face. I think it's like, could be a nice feature if it was as high performing as the original one. It actually doesn't look too bad on my hand right now, but it's quite greasy actually. And the other one is very matte. Yeah, it's just really not at all as high performance as the original one. So this is the original one, which looks kind of like this, and it feels more powdery. So much better at blurring the skin. You probably cannot tell on camera. You probably cannot tell on camera, but I can see it in person because it blurs like the micro texture. And it's just so much better at blurring, and it's just like, we don't need SPF in our primer. It was just a disappointment. I would have rather received the regular one because like they're so expensive, so whatever. All right, next is, I have two from MAC Cosmetics here. This is the Confidence in a Cream Rosy Tone. So I'll start with this one. I haven't even used this on my face because I don't know why I would want my face to be pink. Why would I want my face to be pink? I have tried this on my hand, and yeah, it just turns your freaking face pink. It turns your hand kind of like a cool toned pink, and I'm just like, why would I ever want that? So I haven't tried it. So this is one that I guess, like, you know, is a little bit more irrational. I would skew this a little bit more irrational because I haven't tried it. Maybe it's nice on the skin, whatever. It seems like a nice texture and stuff. It's, you know, it does have a fragrance to it. It's a rose cream. So It Cosmetics is like designing, like wants to create you an experience. They're creating a pink cream for rosy skin, and maybe as you age, you want your skin to have a little bit of rosiness to it because it shows like there's blood flowing to the skin. Like that's kind of like a marker of youth. So maybe it is supposed to be, it does say it's for aging skin right here. So maybe this just isn't a match for me. But yeah, it also has like a little bit of a luminosity, a pink luminosity. It smells like roses. So they're trying to create you this experience of like rose cellular regeneration, and it's just kind of gimmicky a little bit. Although the cream seems nice, the texture is really nice. As you can see, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's a glass component, so I can appreciate it. I just have absolutely no need for this cream, and I just don't know who would use it. Like, I don't know who would use it. Like I said, maybe it's better for aging skin, like super aging skin. I don't know. Okay, next It Cosmetics product is this Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Skin Transforming Pillow Cream. Rest and Restore Technology. It's just so damn gimmicky. Oh, I haven't even touched this. So like the texture looks really nice. Look at that shit. Look at how nice that texture looks, but it smells like a lavender field. So yes, this is a Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep. This is supposed to induce a relaxation because of the aromatherapy with the lavender. Now, some people may like that. I'm not one of those people. I am not one of those people that likes that. I do not like that, but I'm gonna try it right now because it looks, maybe I have swatched it. I can't imagine that I haven't, but I feel like it's kind of like it would go back to its normal flat surface. It's that kind of texture. So it is a thick but watery cream that smells very, very strong lavender, and I just can't imagine going to bed in this. And the ingredient list is extremely long. It has fragrance and dyes, obviously, and I'm just like, why? And I'll tell you the price of both. So this Confidence in Your Night Cream is $54, and this one is $49. Now, the main reason I would buy either of these is because I like the experience of them, and the formulas seem pretty nice if you don't mind all of the extra money, extra fragrance, extra dyes, extra everything. If you don't mind all the extra, the formulas seem really nice. And like I said, I like the components, but it's just not a match for me. These are not a match for me. Next was probably the biggest disappointment of 2020. I'm not gonna lie. And if you guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you already know this. And this is the Cetaphil, brand new Cetaphil Deep Hydration line. Right here, they sent me several other products as well. I think from this line they had 4, and all of them contained fragrance. All of them. I did not expect it. I think that's the biggest issue with me, is when I have high expectations and my expectations are in vain, that I get really upset, because I was thinking, oh, I can't wait for this. It's gonna be fragrance free for sensitive skin. They're gonna be great products, blah, blah, blah. I just can't believe it. For me, it's such a miss. it's such a miss because it's like, do you even know your consumer? Are they trying to compete with CeraVe or not? Are they? Because I wish CeraVe had a little competition, and so I was excited about this Cetaphil and to change it up a little bit. But I do appreciate Cetaphil being like, we don't care if there's a craze, a fragrance-free craze in the industry right now. These are safe for sensitive skin and they have fragrance in them. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate them taking a stand and doing what's not popular. It's not popular right now. I think there's a lot of fear in the air with fragrancy and stuff, with so many people talking about fragrance-free stuff. I don't like fragrance, but you know, I don't think it's like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not like, oh my God, it's horrible and it's evil. No. But I will say, I think it's frivolous. Most of the time I think it's frivolous. Sometimes it does function in the formula, but most of the time I think it's frivolous. And it only serves to brand an experience, give you an experience, and brand the product and the company. So anyways, that's enough of me preaching my fragrance. The issue also with this is it fucking smells horrible. Like, if you're gonna put fragrance in it and make it smell good, don't make it smell like my grandma's dryer sheets in 1998. It is just terrible. So they say it's like a light floral smell. No. It's not a light floral smell. It smells like one of those Glade candles, clean linen Glade candles. That's what it smells like, only like a little bit cheaper. So this is why I dislike this, but this formula is effing amazing and it does not irritate my skin. It does not irritate my skin at all. So I have used this. I actually don't mind it. I am hesitant to say I actually like it, but it's still one of the biggest disappointments I've gotten in PR. And this I haven't even bothered to try. This is like a hyaluronic acid serum, but it also has that same damn fragrance, and it's basically just the same damn thing. It's just a lighter, waterier version of this. So it's like, I'm not even gonna bother with it right now. But I do keep it because I'm like, you know, one day, if I have like bag lady syndrome, like one day, what if I am dying and I have no skincare and it's like, this is all I have left. So yeah, so I do hold on to these because I actually don't get irritated by them. From the times that I've used them, I do not get irritated by them. From what I remember, the fragrance doesn't last on the skin for a very long time. So that's another defining factor. If the fragrance lasts on the skin for a while, that would be a deal breaker for me. But these did not. And from what I remember, these did not, and they are beautiful formulas. This is such a nice, light, watery, whipped moisturizer. You can kind of see how lightweight this is. Actually, it's so lightweight and it's gorgeous. And I had a conference call with Cetaphil and they explained to me how this formula works, and it's like great for 24-hour hydration, which I think is impressive and interesting. So yeah, I hold on to those. Okay, next product is this Fenty Skin Fat Water Toner. I think that's what it's called. I hated this product. This product actually gave me PTSD because I think like when I was younger, when I would use products like witch hazel or products that were really, really drying, you know that feeling of your skin being really tight and then getting really oily? Like, that is what this product did to me. It took me back to my youth. It is absolutely so stinking drying. Yes, it made your pores look really small, but it's because it's drying your skin out, and I just didn't enjoy it at all. I absolutely hated this product. So sorry, Fenty. Last product is this Kylie Skin Charcoal Mask, and this is just me disliking charcoal masks in general. I like the Cetaphil charcoal masks because I just don't really like charcoal masks because I'm not trying to detox my skin that much. Like, my skin doesn't really need that much detoxification. I feel like if anything, like, these products sometimes don't even get into the pores. They just kind of dry your skin up and trap shit in the pores. This is just my theory. So like, if I were to actually put these on comedones, I don't think that this would actually do anything. And what else would you need this for? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not into charcoal. It's too drying. I don't like it. I just do not like it. So that is it. Those are the worst products I've received in PR. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! and let's talk about these products, okay?